Hello everyone, my name's Zanarkand. Welcome to my channel. We're going to be doing a playthrough, hopefully a full 100% walkthrough of Final Fantasy X the HD Remaster. Now what does that involve? Well, basically a few ground rules before we start. I'm not going to be talking through the cutscene sequences or any voice acting or anything like that. It's going to be hopefully completely uninterrupted. I might make a mistake here and there, please bear with me. You know, I might miss some treasure chests or something like that, but yeah, let's get started. Okay, so this game uses a sphere grid for character development. Now, we'll go into this later. As some of you may be new players, we're going to be using the standard sphere grid. And we're going to be going with the new music because, well, in my opinion, it's just better. I just prefer it.
Listen to my story. This may be our last chance.
Okay, so where are we? We're in a place called Zanarkand. This is our main hero's hometown. We'll come to learn more about that later. And as you can see, we've got some people waiting for us. Our man here is pretty famous, apparently. He's got, you know, well, 10, 12 people waiting for him. Almost jealous. Let's see what they've got to say.
Can you sign us?
No problem.
Okay, so this is going to be probably the main and hopefully only point of contention in this entire playthrough. It's to how to pronounce this guy's name. Now, I'm British, as you can probably tell. the way that we normally pronounce this guy's name is Titus. I've been pronouncing that name like that for God knows how many years now, pretty much since the release of this game. So I'm going to be sticking with Titus. I know sometimes, well, I've heard Titus as well, but as far as I'm aware, that's only sort of American English who call him that name. I think it was confirmed by the developers that it is actually Titus, but I've just been calling him Titus for so many years that I'm just used to it, so we're sticking with Titus.
Alrighty.
Me too!
Take it easy.
Okay, let's see what the girls have to say.
Can I have your autograph?
Of course.
Good luck tonight!
Nothing to worry about. Oh, if I score a goal, I'll, do this. That will mean it was for you, okay? What seat?
He's blocking the front row! Fifth from the right!
Got it.
Damn, my man's a player. Right.
Well, gotta go. Cheer for me.
2, 3... Teach us how to blitz!
Hey, I got a game to play.
Then teach us after!
Maybe tonight, well,
You can't tonight.
I mean tomorrow.
Promise?
Promise.
I've always really loved the aesthetics of this place.
I was in a coffee shop running away from home when I heard the news. Our hero, Jet, gone, vanished into thin air. My dad must have been his biggest fan. I knew how sad he'd be. Heck, we all were that day. Zanar, I says to myself, what are you thinking? I went running straight back home. We sat up talking about Jet all night. My dad and I never talked so much. Whoa, didn't mean to reminisce, folks. Anyway, 10 years later, the Jack Memorial Cup tournament is today. The two teams that have won through to the finals are, of course, the Abes from A East and the Duggles from C South. I know there's a lot of people out there today to see the star of the Abes. In just 1 year, he's become the team's #1 player. He's Jack's blood and the new hope of Blitzball. What kind of super play will he show us today? Will we see his father's legendary shot? I don't think I'm the only one excited here, folks.
So the reason I was just sort of running around in circles there was just to hear all the voice acting. I think I've played this game, well, countless times, and I think that's the only time I've actually heard this guy's voice lines, all of them. So this first part of the video is probably going to be about an hour long, because it is going to be pretty cutscene heavy, you know, as most games are at the start. So yeah, let's continue. You're probably going to be asking yourself, what is Blitz? It's been mentioned a couple of times. You're about to find out.
Make way, make way!
So we're just outside
Sorry.
we're just outside the Blitzball arena.
I'm gonna be late. Hey, let go of me.
A bit more fans this time. So what you saw in that sequence there was a game of Blitzball. However, obviously it's been interrupted by, well, all I can describe it as is a giant space whale.
Oren! What are you doing here?
I was waiting for you.
What are you talking about?
And now we have this mysterious character, Oren.
Huh?
It begins.
What?
Don't cry.
What the? Huh? Hey, wait! Hey, not this way.
Look. We called it sin.
Sin?
Take it. A gift from Jet.
My old man?
I hope you know how to use it. These ones don't matter. We cut through.
Okay, so the battle system in Final Fantasy X. It's actually one of my most favoured ones out of all the franchise, to be quite honest with you. I've always been a fan of 7 as well, the ATB system. Well, this is pretty similar, although it's always on weight. So as you can see in the top right, I'm moving the attack queue up and down. So as you can see at the moment, Tidus is at the top. So that means that he has the next move. Anything that you do does affect the order of which people attack, whether it be the monsters or your characters. You can tell, well, I mean, there's nothing that I can really show at the moment, but the little bars that are to the left of, for example, Oren's face or Tidus's face, lower down, they signify how much time there is between the monster's attack, for example, and Tidus's next attack. So you'll see what I mean when we start getting into this. Okay, so it's just unlocked something called a skill for Auron. So Auron has Power Break. As you can see, it lowers the enemy's strength. It's very helpful against certain bosses and most enemies, to be perfectly honest with you. But we'll get into that later. So let's just cut through these.
Don't bother going after all of them. Cut the ones that matter and run.
Okay, so this is something that's new. Enemies that can surround you from all sides. Basically, as Auron says, if you just cut the ones in front of you, you can continue moving forward. The others just don't matter.
Some can't wait to die.
Okay, so yeah, so as that was trying to explain, your characters have overdrives, which are basically skills that are specific to those characters. The way that you acquire these is the bar underneath the character's name charges. Now, we'll get into how it charges later on, but yeah, so it's prompted me to use this overdrive from Auron, so let's do that. Okay, so what we're left is with pretty much kind of the first boss in the game. You're not going to die to this. The only attack it ever does is something called, well, Demi or Demi, depending on how you want to pronounce it. It's a gravity-based attack that does percentage damage. So you will literally never die from this, so there's no need to heal or anything. Okay, so Tidus took some damage there. With his current overdrive mode, it means that whenever he takes damage, he will gain his overdrive bar. So let's use Tidus's now. Ooh, very suave. So as I said before, you literally can't die from this boss, so we're just going to continue. Yeah, Demi is just doing less and less damage every time. I think it's one or two more attacks and I think this thing's dead. I've always loved how that sphere of water looks in the background there. So yeah, these enemies are called Sin Spawn. You'll see them for the majority of the game. As the name suggests, they're spawned from Sin. And yeah, they make up a lot of the bosses in this game. So we also have a save sphere here, as you've just probably read there before I've said it. It replenishes your health and magic. Now I'm just going to make a new save here. Okay, let's continue.
What are you laughing at, old man? Auron, let's get out of here.
We're expected.
Huh? Give me a break, man.
Okay, so more Sin Spawn. Yeah. Luckily it's only the little guys and these are, you know, not bosses or anything, so let's just keep carving these guys down. Okay, so the wings have started to flicker. Quite obvious what you should do here, just kill the ones where the wings are flickering. It's not all too dangerous, to be honest, if it does go off the attack that they're charging, but it's, you know.
This could be bad. That! Knock it down!
What?
Trust me, you'll see.
just going to keep hitting this thing. The damage these things do is very negligible, so...
Go.
Oren! Oren!
You are sure? This is it. This is your story. It all begins here. Hey! Hey!
My old man?
Okay, so what the hell just happened? We just got sucked into a giant space whale and now everything's flying everywhere. Well, let's hope Tidus, sorry, memes, can figure what the hell's going on.
I thought about a lot of things. Like where I was, what I got myself into. I started to feel lightheaded, and then sleepy. I think I had a dream of being alone. I wanted someone, anyone beside me, so I didn't have to feel alone anymore. Anybody there? Oren! Hey!
So the game is quite obviously pointing towards this temple over here. So let's make our way over there. One thing you might find with this game, you're going to have to bear with it because it is a relatively old game now. The voice acting can sometimes be a tad bit cringy, but veterans of this game probably know exactly which scene I'm thinking of when I say that as well. But yeah, let's continue. Just save that game here. I believe this is the first treasure chest that you encounter. Okay, got a high potion, nice. It's just not Titus's day, everything's just collapsing around him. Okay, so I think I'm right in saying that this is the first Final Fantasy game of the franchise where you can actually have battles underwater. Now, you'll see later on in the game that there's only certain characters who can actually battle underwater. I mean, you know, our man Titus here is well suited because he's a Blitzball player, so he can hold his breath for a long time. Nom, nom, nom. So this is the first battle here where it's just showing you the ambush mechanic. Basically what that means is, well, the enemy always attacks first. There are ways to stop it, but we don't have any of those available right now. So, yeah, I mean, the guy just hit us pretty hard, so let's use a potion. I remember the first time I saw this guy, I just thought, how the hell am I going to kill this? Just going to defend the next hit. Or not. Run! Run more!
I had made it out of the frying pan and into the freezer. I thought I was gonna die in this place.
Okay, let's try and figure out where we are.
Cold. Need fire.
Okay, let's go find some things to make a fire. Oh, hello. Lovely, nice. That'll do for some tinder. Another high potion. If I remember, there's a chest over here, yeah. X potion, nice. An X potion is quite a powerful potion. It fully restores the HP of one character, so that's pretty good. Speaking of, I just noticed my own there. So I'm going to save the game and recover my health and health. Come on, get the... There we go. Okay, there's the flint. Yeah, let's make a fire.
I need food. What do you want?
It was a bad call. Your team lost because of you.
You came to say that?
It's been 10 years. I thought you'd be crying.
Who, me?
You cried.
Hey, wait! Don't go out on me! Just hold on. I'll get more wood. Give me a break!
Okay, this is, I guess, another boss. It's not really, but it is. Pretty simple, this boss. Just basically hit it till it's dead. Nothing too complicated here.
You're on my side? Cool!
So we've got this mysterious character that's just joined us. So she has an ability, well, a special ability. She can steal things and she can use things. She has 2 grenades at the moment. So let's use one, see what it does. Damn, that's a lot of damage. So I'm actually going to steal here. And we just got another grenade, so... I can basically just, as I said before, kill it till it's dead. This time featuring explosions. Shoot her! Nice. Bit blatant, but okay.
Phew. That was close. Hey, let me go!
Fredek Drak! Ifin, Irisa, Tekiaka! Bak, Edeku! Gemed?
Fed! Trivita Grisa!
Ralmia, Drakisha Dave.
Ifun Petit, Fapuneket Fedrik. Kuno.
Kid, did Daija.
Hey, that hurts!
Musujek, Rain?
Whoa. Okay.
Canis!
Right, whatever.
Tui Hood Kabeg?
I said I don't understand.
Akumala!
Fed! He said you can stay if you make yourself useful.
You understand me? All right, I'll work.
Let's just get him from bad to worse. Okay, so the language that these guys are speaking is called Albed. These people are Albed. Now, you can learn the Albed language through this these Albed primers that I've just, you've just seen me get here. So there's lots of different volumes all over the world, and it just converts one letter to one that you actually understand. Hopefully we'll be getting all of them in due time. But yeah, I think that's probably going to be a good stopping point for the first video. So thank you very much, guys. Hopefully part 2 will be out very soon. Feel free to comment if there's anything that you want to say about it. And yeah, I'll see you next time.